Yo guys, what's going on? My name's Eclipse, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of trolling in Clash Royale. So if you guys saw yesterday's video, then you know that I actually won the Electro Wizard challenge. Yes, right, me, Eclipse, the worst Clash Royale player of them all. We actually managed to win the Electro Wizard. I know, pretty damn shocking, and for anyone who's curious on the deck I use, it is this deck right here, so feel free to screenshot it and use it for yourself. So in today's video, I figured it would just be fun to screw around with the Electro Wizard. So in this deck, we have all three wizards, so the regular wizard, the ice wizard, and the Electro Wizard, and then underneath that, we have the baby dragon and the Inferno dragon, and then we have musketeers and the three musketeers. And the thing about this deck is it looks really crappy, but I battled a few clanmates with it just to see how it would do, and I actually won like 2 out of the 4 battles I did. So this deck does have some potential, even though it looks like ass, but we're gonna give it a go in a classic challenge. So wish us luck. Hopefully we can win, and hopefully this is somewhat entertaining. Now I'm not too sure if I'll be using this deck throughout the entire video, but for now, oh crap, this is not good. Let's get an Ice Wizard down plus Inferno Dragons. Oh, plus an Inferno Dragon. I said Inferno Dragons as if there was 2, but boom, right there, that was actually a pretty decent counter. So now, let's get a push off with the Inferno Dragon and the Electro Wizard. This guy does have a Mega Minion, which does kind of suck, but if you're looking at the Electro Wizard, he just did a decent amount of damage on his own. Now, oh my god, we have another tough counter, so let's get a Wizard down for this, and hopefully this Mega Minion doesn't cause too much havoc. Come on, there goes that, and he did fireball me out. So right now, Jelly, he's the guy up top. He's given us somewhat of a hard time, but I think there is still hope. Once I get the 3 musketeers down, that should hopefully catch him off guard. But the thing is, elite barbarians are so good that they can pretty much counter anything. So this guy does definitely have the upper hand on us with that. So right here, let's get our 3 musketeers down. That should melt that guy's elite barbs. Come on, hopefully we can finish countering this guy. And as far as the push goes, let's get an Inferno Dragon with the musketeer, and then we have 2 musketeers on the other side. Now that guy did just kind of waste a tombstone, but if you're looking over there, we actually have a really good push. We just kind of melted that tower. There goes the Inferno Dragon. We have 1 musketeer, and that guy's tower on the left side is pretty much done. And like I said, this deck looks extremely bad, but it catches people off guard very easily. So right here, let's get another strange counter down to this. I don't really like countering the hog with this deck, but we're doing the best that we can. Now right here, I think this guy does have a fireball. Does he? I'm not too sure. I can't really remember, so I'm gonna just leave those troops up there alone. Hopefully we can make some plays. Let's get a musketeer down right here, and I think elite barbs might come down any second. So if we see elite barbs, I'm definitely putting an Electro Wizard down, but it looks like we're good on that. So right here, let's get a musketeer on each lane and see how this guy's gonna counter. And the thing about this deck though, it's just such a strange deck that not anyone actually ever sees. Now right there, that guy definitely screwed up his fireball. Oh my god, and he didn't even get that tower, so well played to this guy. He could have easily fireballed that Electro Wizard and he would have got the tower then, but nope, he definitely screwed up on that one. Now right here, we are at 10 elixir, and I didn't mean to put that Ice Wizard down. I meant to put 3 musketeers down, so let's get those down right now. And I think this guy's fireball might be out of rotation, so if that's the case, we should be able to take out both of these towers right here. So we have a pretty big push on that right side. That tower should actually go down. And as far as the left side goes, wait a minute, we're actually doing pretty damn well right now. That left tower is done, and the tower on the right is just about done as well. So right here, we can try to potentially stop this guy, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So right here, let's try to do an all-out push on this right tower. Keep in mind, this guy does have a, oh my god, elite barbs are just so good in this game, but we managed to take those out, and still, we're not gonna give up quite yet. Let's just keep on pushing. I might have overcommitted a bit, but still, I'm not gonna stress it too much. We need to chill out right now though, and definitely save up elixir, because I know this guy is gonna have a hog rider any second. So let's get our 3 musketeers down. I'm not too concerned. Hopefully we can take that hog rider out. Come on, there goes that hog. And now I know this guy does have a fireball, which does suck, but still, we're just gonna stay chilling. This guy wasted his fireball, but we're just gonna mirror our 3 musketeers. So since he just laughed at me, I'm gonna laugh at him right back, because he definitely didn't think I had those, and those 3 musketeers just got absolutely melted. So since I know this guy doesn't really have a counter, it is our time to just pretty much get a good push going. The Electro Wizard should stop anything he puts down towards us. Crap, he had another fireball already. Okay, that definitely caught me off guard. So now I kind of need to prepare for something else, I guess. I know this guy's gonna have his Eclihpse coming any second now, so let's prepare for those. And again, let's just get our 3 musketeers right back out, because I know this guy's cycle, and he definitely does not have a fireball because he just used one. So right here, let's actually get some ghetto homemade 3 musketeers. Oh yeah, there we go. We have 4 musketeers down right now. Let's get all of those, pop that ice wizard, let's get an inferno dragon down, and this guy's Eclihpse might actually get in, so let's put an ice wizard down to defend. Now I know this guy does have a hog as well, so we have to look out for that. And right now, this battle isn't going too hot for us. We're trying to defend, but there's just so many things to defend against right now that it's making it kind of hard. Also, we have to expect this guy. Oh, he didn't put hog. Okay, I was expecting a hog, but apparently not. Now right here again, 3 musketeers coming in clutch, and he did try to fireball that, but still, we defended him again. Now right here, I'm trying to decide on what type of push I can do, because he's just surrounding that thing with tombstones and more tombstones. So we're just gonna build up a pretty big push right here. Unfortunately, my 3 musketeers did not split. I was kind of hoping they would, but oh well, I guess that's not the case for us. Now right here, there goes his fireball, so let's just get another push going. I feel like this guy has way too many fireballs, and that's just because he's cycling so quickly. Now right here, we should hopefully counter this guy's push. Yeah, he just kind of got shut down, which is good. I'm gonna put the Electro Wizard right there, and now we have a little push of our own. We have the Electro Wizard, both baby dragons, and we have the Ice Wizard as well. So right now, this is kind of just like an all over the place push, and this battle is gonna be ending soon. This one battle alone was 6 minutes. Oh my god. But yeah, as you can see, this deck clearly isn't that bad. We managed to do decent with it, so I'm not too sure how I'll be editing this battle. I might cut some parts out, or I just might leave it all in there, but oh well, let's zap all of that out right there. And this guy almost actually won this battle, but you know what, we came in clutch. We survived 6 minutes with this deck, and this dude could not beat us. So as you can see, this deck clearly has some potential, so hopefully the next battle goes a little bit better. I would like to win, but still, I'm not mad that I tied. Moving on to battle number 2, we are against Legendario, someone not from America, so we might have some competition here. And if you're looking at the starting hand, we have all 3 of the wizards right there. And as far as which one I'm going to put first down, let's just go with the Electro Wizard. Honestly, I'm falling in love with this card just because he's really overpowered. Like, if someone tells you he's not overpowered, they're pretty much lying to you, just put it that way. So right here though, I just put the regular wizard down. He should counter that Ice Wizard relatively easily. And as far as a push goes, let's get a baby dragon and a wizard. I understand it's probably really weird to have 2 splash things out at once, but oh well, honestly not a big deal. That guy did just waste a mega minion, which oh well, again, I don't really care, his loss. And it looks like our baby dragon is going to be going out, so that sucks for us as well. As far as the next card we're going to place though, let's get a musketeer and ice wizard. That should hopefully counter this guy's hog to an extent. I'm going to actually zap it as well. Crap, that zap was a big fail. Also, I know this guy has a fireball, so that's going to screw me over as well, but luckily the Electro Wizard still gets a few hits off, and as you can see, he's just so stupidly overpowered. He does 200 damage per blast, and he can attack 2 things at once, and if he splits his damage, it then does 100. So yeah, pretty overpowered. And now I think this guy did just waste his fireball, so now we have a bit of 3 musketeer action. I'm not too sure how this guy wants to counter this, and now let's just get our same push on the other side that we've been doing every time. And unfortunately, this guy actually has a pretty solid push on that left side there. The mega minion shouldn't be too much of a problem. That'll be going down any second, and he did actually zap our inferno dragon, which does suck. So right now I'm gonna take some damage from that ice wizard because I really don't feel like wasting elixir. Instead, we're just gonna focus on building up a pretty big push of our own. So here goes our first musketeer. Let's get that down. This guy does have an ice wizard in the back, so I assume he's gonna have his hog rider. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have a hog rider any second. And right now I'm just trying to be extremely cautious about how I'm positioning my troops. I know this guy has a fireball, so I do not want to get screwed over by that. Right here, this guy's hog just got shut down completely. And as far as this goes, I'm actually going to 3 musketeer this other lane. So now this guy has a lot of stuff he has to deal with. Oh, he fireballed that, but now if you're looking on the left, this guy has so many troops he has to deal with right there. I'm pretty sure that tower is done. So yeah, right there, the first tower is destroyed. And again, again, I'm actually gonna mirror the Three Musketeers because I realized this guy just used his fireball. So now he has all of this to deal with. I'm gonna get an Inferno. Oh crap, he has another fireball. Oh my god. But right here we have an Inferno Dragon down. I was hoping that would do a bit more work, but unfortunately it did not. Now right here there are 6 seconds left. I'm gonna zap both of those troops right there. Unfortunately I missed the Mega Minion, but we managed to get another win with this deck. Right now we are 1-0 in this tournament. Let's get into the third and last battle of this video, and we are against a different language person. Honestly, I always get this language confused, so please down in the comment section let me know what language this is, because I always get confused if it's Japanese, Chinese, Korean, etc. There's just a lot of possibilities. So right there I actually retargeted that miner as well as distracted those minions, and now I'm just gonna let these troops push up on their own. It's not really worth countering. Now this guy, oh crap, okay, I'm actually gonna put a wizard right there. That should be the perfect counter. Honestly, I probably could have used some cheaper troops, but right there, boom, perfect on our end. His hog didn't get too many hits in, and we did shut him down. Now I'm not too sure if this guy does have a fireball, but I guess we'll be figuring out any second. We have a pretty strange push on that left side, but boom, come on, take out that mini P.E.K.K.A quick. Unfortunately, that mini P.E.K.K.A just got a lot of hits and like a lot more than I expected, but still not a big deal. And one thing which I've noticed lately is not a lot of people use the mini P.E.K.K.A anymore. I remember like back in the day, a lot of people would use him in every deck, and I would use him in every deck as well. So I just think it's kind of funny how like people no longer use him. I don't know if that makes sense, but oh well. Let's get back on track to this battle. So we have our musketeers split right now, 2 on the right lane, 1 on the left, and this guy's doing a really good job at countering us actually. So right here, let's get a Mega Minion down, and as far as that right side goes, that baby dragon really isn't needed, but oh well. And also look how well this Electro Wizard counters the Hog Rider. The Hog still hasn't got one hit in, and he just shut it down by himself. That is why the Electro Wizard is insanely overpowered. Now right here, this is just a lonely ice golem. Honestly, not worth countering it. I'll just let him go on his own, and whatever happens, happens. But still, we have to plan a pretty big push. If I can get 3 musketeers off, I will be happy. And I understand this guy does have guards, and guards seem to be his main counter to everything. Crap, I'm actually gonna get an ice wizard down right there, and that should be enough, hopefully. And now that this guy doesn't have guards, I have to think of what else he has. So I know this guy definitely has an ice golem. That should be down any second, and this guy's actually outplaying me, which kind of sucks. Please stop that mini P.E.K.K.A. Crap, that is not good. As far as the left side goes, oh my god, he has guards. This dude is countering me with every second he gets. He is actually doing really well. So let's shut down that guy's hog. Unfortunately, it did get 1 hit in, and I'm not too concerned. Actually, you know what, I'm a bit concerned because this guy has a lot of counters, so we have to get 1 good push off, and from there we should be set. So okay, we have 3 musketeers there, which is actually perfect. Next up, we do need to get some splashdown because I know this guy will have his guards any second, so let's prepare for that. Also, I have to realize this guy will have a mini P.E.K.K.A. So next up, let's also get our wizard down, and the main purpose of all this is to just try and shut this guy down completely. So now we have all of our troops pushing that right side. There goes our Electro Wizard putting in some work for us, and now we have a decent push on that right side. Hopefully these 2 troops alone can clutch it out for us. The Electro Wizard is still stunning the hog, and it's locked onto the tower. It's honestly kind of stupid how overpowered that card is, but right here we need to get another push down. Remember, this guy does have guards, which do suck, and I know this guy has a mini P.E.K.K.A as well. So pretty much I just have to try to split my troops up as best as possible with this. I have my Electro Wizard there that should help us out and defend. Hopefully, come on, we can defend it all. Now I have to prepare for this as well because this guy has a lot of troops coming in on us. Crap, this guy's hog is actually going to do much better than I expected, and he's actually going to bring the timer down relatively close. So right here we have the Inferno Dragon down. Next, I'm going to get a baby dragon down as well, and at this point we should be set. Now one thing which I would like to do is just put 3 musketeers on that left lane, and we should catch him off guard, hopefully. I'm just going to YOLO this, and hopefully it works out for us. Come on, 3 musketeers on the left lane, surprise push. I don't know what this guy has to counter us, but there they go. As you can see, the 3 musketeers are just smacking away, almost there actually. Oh my god, just a few more hits and we would have won that. So now we really have to focus on this. We have 2 towers we could go for, and honestly I'm not too concerned about how this is going to end. So right here I'm just going to kind of push both towers at once, and whatever happens, happens. We have a pretty good shot at winning right there, and there we go. We managed to take out that right tower. power. So I understand this video was probably relatively long, and that's just because we pushed these battles on forever, but as you can see, this troll deck actually is surprisingly good. So if any of you have the Electro Wizard, feel free to give this a shot. Also, if you have any other funny decks I can try out, please leave those down in the comment section below. But guys, this has been Eclipse, and peace out.